When 16-year-old Emily Thomas was found dead in her bedroom, police said it was suicide. There was no sign of a break-in, no visible wounds, just silence. But 7 days later, her best friend discovered a hidden journal, and on one of the last pages, a name, the man she believed would kill her. Emily Thomas lived in a small Missouri town where nothing much ever happened. She was shy, kept to herself, loved drawing and journaling. Her teachers described her as gifted. Her parents said she was the kind of girl who didn't make waves. But on April 3rd, 2015, everything changed. Emily didn't show up to school. She didn't respond to texts. Her mother came home around 3 p.m. and found her bedroom door locked. She knocked. No answer. When she opened the door, Emily was lying on her bed, pale, unresponsive. Next to her, a bottle of sleeping pills, half empty. No note, no sign of a struggle. Authorities quickly ruled it a suicide, a tragic case of teenage depression. Her parents, devastated, accepted it, until one person refused to believe the story. Her best friend, Kayla. Kayla had known Emily since 3rd grade. She was quiet, yes, but she never hinted at hurting herself. So a week after Emily's funeral, Kayla asked her parents for permission to visit Emily's room. She wanted closure. What she found instead was evidence. Tucked beneath Emily's mattress was a leather-bound journal. The first 20 pages were poems, sketches, fragments. But the last 6 pages, they weren't poetry. They were confessions. Emily wrote, "I feel like he's always watching me online, even when I turn off my phone. He knows where I live. He knows things I never told anyone." She described a man she met on Instagram, a guy named Kyle, who told her he was 17. But he asked strange questions, demanded photos, then started threatening her when she didn't reply. One entry read, "If anything happens to me, it wasn't my choice." His name is Kyle Orr. That was the last thing Emily ever wrote. Kayla turned the journal over to the police. At first, they were skeptical, but the detail in the entries was too specific to ignore. Cybercrime investigators traced the Instagram account Kyler_91, and what they found was horrifying. It didn't belong to a 17-year-old. It belonged to Kyle Roberts, a 36-year-old man living 2 towns over. He worked at a local hardware store, married, 1 child. No criminal record. But online, he was someone else entirely. Police recovered hundreds of messages between Kyle and underage girls. He used fake profiles, deepfake images, even voice changers in video chats. But only Emily had kept detailed logs, enough to make a case. One message stood out. "You better not talk. I know where you sleep. That little notebook won't protect you." Kyle Roberts was arrested in October 2015. He denied knowing Emily at first, said he didn't even have Instagram. But forensic experts pulled metadata, timestamps, and even location data from his phone. The journal became the heart of the trial. Her words were read aloud in court, every page displayed on a screen. Parents cried, so did members of the jury. Her voice, recorded in ink, was now speaking louder than ever. In July 2016, Kyle was convicted of online enticement of a minor, involuntary manslaughter, and obstruction of justice. He was sentenced to 48 years in prison. Emily never got to speak in court, but she didn't have to. Her notebook told the story. Some victims leave behind fingerprints. Others leave behind words. If Kayla hadn't found that notebook, this story might have stayed buried. And this isn't the only case like it. Subscribe to Echo Case. Truth echoes if you know where to listen.